AM Soaps. I'm making soap number 9, restocking day 9 of 12 soaps in a row. So I'm just getting ready for the next season. I basically am out of stock. So I'm restocking my favorites and most popular soaps. And the one I'm doing today is actually my most popular soap. I have to tell my customers often that this one is curing because I don't keep up with it. It just sells out. Like, I will have people come and buy everything on the shelf because they love this soap. And it is goat's milk. It's my blend called Suds. However, it's tea tree. So I add 5% tea tree essential oil. It's 5% of the oil weight. And 1% of peppermint. I just use it to fragrance to offset the medicine kind of smell of tea tree. It is very popular with my customers. I've already mixed up the green that I'm going to use in the topping. I like to use a mint green in the topping. And that was made with titanium dioxide. I'm also going to have a portion where I add just a little bit of titanium dioxide. And I have, the green was made with my yellow canary and my celestial blue. Now, I didn't use a green because both of my green micas morph. They don't turn out the exact green I see, but the blue doesn't morph. So the blue and yellow will make a green that I can have some faith in. And I want a nice mint green. What needs to still be mixed is the lye into the milk. So I'm going to do that now. And as I've said it before, if you've seen my other videos, I don't know, this could be your first time ever seeing my channel. I do this often. I work with the frozen milk cubes so we don't have scalded milk. And my customers are a huge fan of the goat's milk soaps. And I am too. I love, actually my goat's milk oatmeal and honey is the only thing I've ever found that has gotten rid of the bumps on my arms. Sometimes they might come back. I just use that soap once and they go away again. Since I was a teenager, I've had these stupid bumps on my arms and I've tried so many different things, down to diet. I remember once I was eating a ton of pineapple because that's what I read. Pineapple will get rid of it. So all I do is very slowly add this. Now it's going to take me about 20 minutes for each of these. So I'm not going to make you sit here watching that. I'm going to play some music and speed it up. So I'm going to mix the lye into these. Now how much, often I'll get asked how much lye did I use? I used a lye calculator, and my favorite one is soapcalc.net. SOAPCALC.net. So you make your recipe of the oils, decide what batch size you want. This is 48 ounces, for example. Decide on your batch size, and then run it in the calculator, and the calculator will tell you how much milk and lye to use. That's how I make my recipes. And you can set the calculator to different settings. So soon I'm going to make a soap where from the beginning to the end I'm going to use the calculator. That will probably be in 2 weeks. I'm just waiting for a certain mold to come from my supplier. And then, so if you hang on for 2 weeks, subscribe if you're interested, and click the bell to get notifications of when I have new videos. So a few weeks after this video is posted, maybe even next week, you'll see a video where I will make from beginning to end using soapcalc.net, so you can see what I mean if you're new to soap making. If you're not new to soap making, just skip that video. You don't have to watch every video, I suppose. It's interesting. I have some. My last soap I made was chamomile marigold. A little bit of chamomile there. It's weird. I washed these well. Oh, you know what? It's probably from the coming off the spatula. Alright, enough talking. I'm going to speed this up and play some music so you're not bored out of your minds. And I'll see you back here when we're cutting. So you're going to see me slowly blend this and then add it to my oils, stick blend it up, separate it and add some color and some white, and then I'm going to pour it in 2 4-pound molds. And then I'm going to pipe a topping on, which is similar to icing. You just let the batter thicken to where it's an icing consistency, and then I pipe the topping. So I'll just play some music, give you some notations of what I'm doing, and I'll see you back here when we cut the soap, which will, in my world, be tomorrow, in your world, be like 10 minutes from now. All right, enjoy the song. YouTube friends, it's Megan here to cut my goat's milk mint soap. So I'm very excited because I absolutely love this soap. I gave it out as one of my samples when I did the museum work in the summer, and people came to get more. Here is what it looks like. Each one is going to be fairly similar. I've already cut these 3 over here. I always cut a few just to make sure it's ready to cut. Each batch looks a bit different than the one before. And I have had people say that to me, like, it looks different. I'm not a factory, so it's going to look different. The one soap that seems to be consistently similar is the lilac soap. And that's probably because the darn lilac doesn't give me much time to work, so I just pour it, you know. And the patchouli. The patchouli is similar. It has a different top sometimes. But it's the exact same recipe you're getting. It's just slightly different appearances. It smells so good. I love tea tree. And wherever you live, things are going to be different. Oh, there's lots of green in this one. Wherever you live, things are going to be different. You know, this is perfect for me where I live in northern Alberta. It is very dry here. Hot summers, cold winters. It's just a crazy place to live. If you live in this place that's always humid all year long, everything is going to be different for you. The recipe you want is going to be different. The fragrances that are popular and sell. And that's my conclusion is, you know what, it depends where you live. And I've made one soap, the Chamomile Marigold, by request. Someone said that that was a very popular soap in the past. There was a soaper that lived here before, and that was their best soap. So I obviously have not recreated it because that's impossible. The choices you have when making soap are literally infinite. Colors and the recipe and the fragrance. I did my best. I've been told that it is not what they want. But I like their idea anyway, so I have continued with my Chamomile Marigold soap. Because I think it's an awesome soap. It will find its audience. And I asked them, they came and told me, that's not what we wanted. And then I asked them, okay, what's different? And their answer was, I don't know. And I said, well, then I don't know where to start. I'm sorry. Soap making is literally an infinite possibilities here of oils, and so many things could be different. Alrighty. So this is, I cut all my goat's milk soaps with the crinkle cutter, which is why you just saw that very painful process. Some of these cracked. I'm just wondering, if soap makers are watching, does anyone else out there wake up in the middle of the night and go and look at their soap? Because I do that. So I'll see it cracking. I just let it crack. I was like, oh, it's, you know, it's from the heat. I could actually fill in the cracks if I want to here. Make it look a bit better. You're not seeing what I'm doing. Taking some fresh, I have the end piece here. So I'm taking some fresh green and filling in the crack. And these are sold by weight, so it's not like you're losing anything. There we go. But it's no big deal that has a couple of them have a crack in the top. The other thing I wanted to mention was these have what is called soda ash. And that is a very, very, very thin layer. I'm going to scrape it away there. Can you see what I've done? That a very, very, very thin layer of ash. So you're not really seeing the color of my soap. You're seeing some white ash on the soap. The way I get rid of soda ash is I use a kettle, but the one that you just plug into the wall. And I very carefully hold the soap over the steam. So I will do that for you in probably a couple videos after this one, because I'm going to be packaging all these soaps I just made. So this year is a bit different than other years. I made a decision to package all my soaps after 4 weeks. Last year, I was packaging my soaps either right before they sold or right before shows when I brought them to shows. So I was leaving them to cure every minute I could. They were sitting curing. So that's a very good idea. But it led to an incredible amount of stress in my life because craft shows would come and I would have to package hundreds of soaps. And, you know, besides other things I don't only sell soap, I also sell artwork. I'd be doing all-nighters and then going to work my day job and then an all-nighter working my day job and then up till midnight the day before the craft show and then going to the show and being cheerful all day. It was not a good idea. It was not sustainable. So this year, after 4 weeks, all my soaps are getting packaged, which is what I think everyone else does. I think that's what all the practical people do. I don't know. I could be wrong. Let me know. So, and the other thing that has changed this year is we have changed the location of what is called our soap room. The soap room is the storage room for the soaps. And we have moved it from upstairs to downstairs in our house. And the way I did that was every soap from last year was either sold, given away, or it's packaged. None of them are naked without being wrapped. And they are all already downstairs. And then all the ones I have just made are going to be packaged and then brought straight downstairs. So that's a way of moving the soap room without literally moving things. It's just when we got back from the last craft shows, instead of unloading stuff into the upstairs soap room, I'm sorry, this is a long story. Instead of moving stuff into our upstairs soap room, everything got moved into our downstairs soap room. Okay, that's my soap room story and why in a few videos you're going to see me steam these right before I package them. I think I'll do a steaming video, a packaging video, a soap room tour, just for fun. You know, if you're not interested, don't watch those videos. If you are interested, watch those videos. If you're mean, watch the videos and thumbs down. You know, whatever makes you happy. I would like you very much to have a good day today and a good week and take very good care of yourself and your loved ones. All right, see you in the next video, everybody. Bye.